What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Friday today. Bitcoin down a little under 1%, dragging a little bit of the altcoins down with it. What could be going on in this market? Is this Bitcoin pump over? Is this crypto pump over? We're going to be taking a look into some possible scenarios for Bitcoin, which is a major driver in this crypto markets. Of course, also going to be taking a look into Link, which is the main topic of this post. We're going to be taking a look seeing if Link can actually break out of this long-term range between between $5 to about $10 range. Okay, in that range, is there potential for a breakout for the upside? Going to be taking a look into some upside and downside price targets for Link, as well as some key price levels this coin needs to break in order to go either direction. I'm going to be giving you guys my personal sentiments and opinions on this market later in this video, so make sure to stay around for that. Of course, none of what I'm saying here is financial advice. It's purely my personal opinions and speculations. I am not a financial advisor nor an elite trader of any sorts, even though I am a profitable trader who's been able to keep most of my profits in the last bear market. But I'm looking to crush it here for the next bull cycle. So if you guys feel the same way, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into this video. So we're going to do Link first. We're currently on the monthly time frame where I feel like it is still appropriate because we've been on this in this range basically for the past over a year, okay, since June, okay? Since June last year, it has been in this range of between $5, about $5 to about less than $10, okay, just almost $10. So what is going on with Link here? What is this pattern? Okay, this is actually a little bit of a different pattern as I've been seeing with other altcoins. You know, other altcoins I've been seeing like just a major falling wedge since earlier this year, but Link has been pretty stable in my opinion. That's why we're even looking on the monthly time frame here, because it's been just in this pattern for so long, right? Versus other altcoins, at least the ones that we've been doing analyses on, right? So what is this pattern? This is, in my opinion, a falling channel pattern. Okay, we still have a slightly falling bottom here. In my opinion, it looks pretty flat, but you know, the top and bottoms are still very flatly declining. Okay, we have the low right here. Previously, the first low here was about 5.25. Second low here was, well, not that one, okay, but this one is about 4.7. Okay, so it's still kind of both trend lines are kind of flatly decreasing. So it is still, in my opinion, a falling channel, which typically breaks to the upside. Okay, typically, not certainly. If it actually does break to the upside here, what is the upside potential here? Okay. If it breaks to the upside, we take the measurements of the opening of the pattern, and then we put it on top of an expected breakout points. So let's just put it for next month, okay? I think that would be reasonable. I'm just picking a random breakout point so I can get a sense of what the measure target is, okay? It does not necessarily have to break out by next month. I'm not saying it has to break out by next month, but I'm just picking an expected breakout point for a measure target measurement, okay? So if it breaks out by next month, if the measure target would be about $13.40 area. Okay, measure targets are estimates only. It is a trading concept. Do Google search measure targets, measure moves, and you know, just do the verification for yourself, right? Understand these trading concepts, falling channels, falling wedges, which is not here. This is a falling channel. But just do your Google searches, you know, just verify, understand these concepts yourself so you can get familiar with the charts and get to know technical analysis on your own, because I think at the end of the day, that is the most valuable thing to do. If you're trading in this market for the long term. Okay, that's my opinion here. Now, that is the upside potential. Okay. Let's take a look into some possible key price levels the price action needs to break in order to go to that level. Okay, between now and that measure target. So we do have the monthly 21 SMA, which is the blue line here, currently about $8.51 area. Monthly 50 SMA about the $12 area. Weekly 21 SMA, the blue line, $6.50. Weekly 50 SMA, $6.80 area. Weekly 200 SMA, about $13 area. 3-day 50 SMA, $6.60 area. $3.21 SMA, $6 and about 90 cents, I would say, area. $6. 3-day 200 SMA, the orange line, is the $8.25 area. Daily moving averages are going to be a lot more responsive because they change on the daily. Daily 21 SMA, about $6.05 area. Or $6.10 area, about the, just in that range. Daily 50 SMA, which is the weekly, the gray line here is $6.60 area. Daily 200 SMA is the orange line here, $6.70 area. Okay. The top trend line here is going to be about $8.80 area, I would say. So quite a bit of major moving averages to be looking at for. Let's see here. There is still a possible bullish divergence on this monthly time frame that's playing out. So, there's quite a bit of bullish signals here, if you guys can see. But always got to take into consideration of the downside, especially if you're a trader. You got to be able to think both ways. Now, before we get into the downside here, if you guys have made it this far into this video, thank you very much. If you guys want to check out Webull with my referral link down below, they're still giving away free stocks valued up to $3,000. Terms and conditions do apply when you guys sign up for an account and deposit 100 US dollars. So if you guys are going to trade anyways, get some free stocks. I will also get a referral bonus if you guys sign up using my referral link down below. I did enjoy using Webull as an exchange to trade both cryptos and stocks. But with any one exchange, I would not put most or all my money into any one exchange. I personally diversify my money across different exchanges, so in case one goes down, I don't get wrecked. If that sounds like something that makes sense to you, check out my referral link down below. Let's get into the downside scenarios here, okay? The downside scenario, first of all, it's going to be coming down to this bottom trend line here, which I think it's pretty solid because this range has been holding for over a year. If it was to come down here this month, you're looking at about $4.65 area. And then you guys can basically extrapolate this bottom trend line here. It's going to be pretty flat around the $4.50 area, okay? Until, this is broken, of course, to either both downside or the upside. But if this pattern stays intact, I would expect some bounces along this bottom trend line. Next would be if you break this bottom trend line here. Let's take a look into past trading history here, okay? Now, what I named for the price levels going up, those are going to be your noticeable key levels, which are the major moving averages. But you can still do what I do here to get a more detailed sense of what other resistances are there for from past trading history. But I didn't do that for the upside because we already had too many major moving averages to name and for time's sake, right? But for the bottom here, what I'm doing is I'm looking at past trading history from past candles here. So if you break the bottom trend line, it looks like the next level of key support would be about $4.20 area coming from this group of candles. $3.50 area. So $3.50 area, $4.20 area, quite a bit of strong support based on the reference from past trading history here back in 2019. Okay. All right, that's basically what I'm seeing for the downside. You guys can probably look down as well on this monthly time frame or whatever time frames you guys are keen in trading in. Now, let's go ahead and take a look into Bitcoin here because I think this matters a lot. So Bitcoin had quite a bit of a pump over the past week. My opinion on this market, the crypto markets as a whole, has changed from slightly bullish, like kind of edgy bullish, to now overall more confidently bullish. Okay. Because Bitcoin has been able to stay away from this breakdown here that I've been talking about. Right, it was looking like it was really close to breaking down this double top pattern. Definitely do not want to see that if you are a bull, right? And you know that could still happen. So don't take your eyes off this chart here, right? This is a 17K measured target from this breakdown of this double top pattern. The weekly 50 SMA, which is coming up to the price action, coming up to this neckline of 24.7K, which I said that would confirm a breakdown of this double top for me. Okay, but it is coming closer, so I am going to give it a little bit more of a, I'm considering giving a little bit more of a weight, right? In terms of this possible breakdown, because look, if you break down from 24.7K and it gets a bounce at 24.3, 24.4, like, do you stay in for an extra percent or do you just, liquidate all your longs? Well, that's, I personally, not financial advice, would take that into consideration, right? But if it comes up to if the weekly 50 SMA comes up to the 24.7K, which is the neckline, and price action breaks the neckline and the weekly 50 SMA, then there's less ifs in my idea of liquidating my longs, right? You guys let me know if that makes sense. That's just what I'm doing, not financial advice. But Bitcoin has been able to stay away from this breakdown so far, but don't take your eyes off the charts. What I said more recently was there was a falling wedge breakdown, a breakout, okay, on this 4-hour time frame, right? It is still above this breakout. Now, the measured target for this falling wedge is about 29.2K, which is still an estimate, right? Quite a bit of resistance between now and then, especially around that 28K area. You got quite a bit of weekly moving averages, monthly moving averages there, so be expecting sell pressure. So after this price action has broken out of this falling wedge pattern, it looks like it has been able to stay above it so far, and it has formed a rising channel pattern, which is usually bearish. Let's see if this would actually breaks to the upside to its exception, right? That will look pretty bullish. You break out of a bearish pattern to the upside. So this is what I'm keeping an eye out on the shorter time frames for Bitcoin, as well as the higher time frames. But what I'm seeing here is some changes recently. So let's see if this can continue, or would it be a fake out for the bulls? Now, what was I saying? Link is so yeah, drop a comment, like, subscribe if you guys want to see more of Link. And I will continue to bring you guys a follow-up on this coin. Now, that's it for this post. Thank you very much for watching. I will be doing more posts later today, so go ahead and subscribe, like, watch my other videos, and see you guys later.